Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This is from KTLA 5, so you know. L.A.P.D officer arrested on suspicion of statutory rape after having sex with 15-year-old cadet Chief Beck. By Melissa Palmer, Chris Wolf, John Finoglio. Posted June 22nd, 2017. Updated same day. This is an archive article, and the information in the article may be outdated. Please look at the timestamp on the story to see when it was last updated. So that might be a liability clause right there. Listen to this. A 31-year-old Los Angeles police officer who has been with the department for a decade has been arrested after allegedly having a sexual relationship with a 15-year-old cadet. That's called rape. Who was herself arrested in connection with the theft of police vehicles. Oh, how convenient that is, you guys. How convenient that is. Chief Charlie Beck announced Thursday in the latest installment of a continuing scandal involving the cadet program. Mind you of the cadet program in Scientology? I'm just saying. Robert Kane, pervert, pedophile. What's a pedophile? Pedophile cop. Oh, you're going to love his name, you guys. How many times we keep seeing this name? Wakey, wakey, mother effers. Robert Kane is seen in a photo displayed at an L.A.P.D news conference on June 22nd, 2017. Well, I bet they love him in general population. Officer Robert Kane was arrested at 11 a.m. Ask yourself, why is it important to tell us what time it was? Of course, that is how they write reports, but that just seems weird. Thursday on suspicion of unlawful sex with a minor, also known as statutory rape. So what, now we're going to keep trying to change the language here? You guys see what they're doing. Why don't you guys go out to Sticks and try that? Also known as statutory rape. No, it's actually just get rid of the unlawful sex with a minor. Statutory rape is what it is. Rape, when there's no consent, that means rape. R-A-P-E, rape, rape, rape. Look it up. For the past 2 years, Kane has been assigned to be the equipment room operator at 77th Street Division, Beck said. And I'm sure that was the first child he did that to, right? The chief went to the division to arrest Kane himself, cuffing the suspect. It shows their attitude toward pedos. Can't we see more of that over in Scientology? Find the actions of Kane if they are proven to be despicable. You know what sometimes happens to the cops, right? That do this? A lot of them, mysteriously, are found dead in their cells. Crazy. Find them to be absolutely inconsistent with the ethics and standards of the Los Angeles Police Department. Well, you might want to go over and look at Scientology then. And they are criminal, and I'm a police officer, Beck said in announcing the arrest. The development comes just 2 days after Beck disclosed that a total of 7 cadets, like the cadets in the Scientology, even though they pretend it doesn't exist anymore, have been arrested in connection with the theft of several L.A.P.D patrol vehicles. You guys want to tell me how convenient that is? I don't know, man. That sounds real dodgy to me. She just stealing by herself? You know what predators do? They look for vulnerable kids. What an easy way to find vulnerable kids with police, right? The teen allegedly involved with Cain in what Beck said was a short-term relationship. Why is that even in print, you guys? Why is that even in print? There's no such thing as having a relationship. When you're 31, you don't have relationships with 15-year-olds. Didn't you understand that being a police officer, you follow laws? It's against the law. You guys know, I can't say what I think here. And what Beck said was a short-term relationship over the last month was one of 4 cadets arrested more recently. You guys know what's going on, right? Where do we see that other article that I had read of the other cop? There were more than one cops that were targeting these children and these, I forgot what the program was called. It was this program where cops were supposed to mentor the young people. And instead they were raping the girls. And the entire precinct, I'm not saying L.A.P.D did this, but the other article I read the other day, the whole precinct was doing it. They had to call in other overseeing agencies to clean up the sickness. I know what clean it up. I know a real good way to do it. 3 initial cadets were arrested after the embarrassing scandal unfolded last week when police officers gave chase. Why is this even in here? This has nothing to do with shit here. Let's talk about how he was raping the girl. To 2 patrol vehicles. I'm not even reading that. You guys can read it if you want to read the garbage. What does this have to do with him raping the girl? So allegedly she stole a vehicle. That means he found his penis inside of her. The cadets were familiar with L.A.P.D's vehicle tracking systems and were able to sign the black and white. What is this? Oh, this, you guys, I'm getting irritated. I'm going to just push through it. The cadets were familiar with L.A.P.D's vehicles tracking systems and were able to sign the black and whites out of an automated vehicle inventory system. They're really explaining a lot, aren't they? Hint, hint. Logging in as a vacationing sergeant, Beck said last week. On Thursday, the chief said that Cain had knowledge of and has been involved in the unlawful use of police equipment, including cars. Oh, so he did that. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. I read all into that. By 77th and other cadets, Beck said. It's possible Cain's alleged relationship. Why are they calling this a relationship? You know birds of a feather, right? 31-year-old man can't have a relationship with a 15-year-old. Did you get the memo? It's possible Cain's alleged relationship with the teen was connected to her access to police equipment and cars, Beck said. Thank God somebody's talking with common sense. That would be consistent with pedophile-type behavior, the chief said. Finally, you guys. I can't lose hair right now. I already lost all of it. After the pursuits and arrest of the initial 3 cadets, investigators recovered 2 L.A.P.D tasers, 2 police radios, and an expired bullet-resistant training vest. He was probably showing her that stuff to groom her, which was being worn by 1 cadet. Yeah, see? I don't think this is the only guy doing it either. No police firearms were missing. Now detectives are getting search warrants for Cain's home. You don't see a connection with his name. Vehicle, locker, phone, and other social media. L.A.P.D detectives could be seen moving a cache of weapons from Cain's Rancho Cucamonga home. I probably said that wrong. Cucamonga. How would you say that in Spanish? Cucamonga? Home on Thursday evening, including what appeared to be numerous rifles. Neighbor Myrna Wong said she usually sees Cain every day, calling him very helpful. You see how they put on this ruse? Mr. Nice Guy, they're really good at doing it. Mind you, Michael Jackson? I am so tired of people taking up for Michael Jackson. Just do your own research, man. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I'll give L.A.P.D. credit for that. They made sure that Michael Jackson suffered in those cells, as they should have, because they knew what he did. Investigators became aware of Cain as a suspect on Wednesday, Beck said, after a search of the alleged victim's phone led to text messages that were thought to indicate inappropriate behavior. That's called state evidence. Cain was then placed on surveillance. Cain has you guys. Cain has no significant history of discipline or use of force and was not involved with any L.A.P.D. youth programs, Beck said. Yeah, he didn't have use of force problems because he likes to groom children. At this point in the investigation, there's no indication other sworn L.A.P.D. personnel were involved. Do expound on that one. Please tell us how you came to that conclusion. I would really like to know that. You guys know what's up. Indicating that could change. Well, at least somebody's got a brain cell. Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. I'm going to scroll a bit here. We need to send Beck over to Scientology. Maybe Beck might do something. Maybe. Investigators are trying to determine if the equipment taken by the cadets was used for any criminal or gang activity. You guys see? Oh, I can't do it, Day. Beck indicated earlier this week that the cadets may have illegally conducted 1 or 2 traffic stops. The department's best detectives are on the case. You guys always know why I'm laughing, right? Beck said, including those who investigated the Grim Sleeper serial murder case. Was that in Halloween? Inquiring minds want to know, did the Grim Sleeper happen around Halloween? Wakey, wakey. That led to the conviction of Lonnie Franklin Jr. last year. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, I guess they're just showing that they good detectives. Okay. The only adult among the arrested cadets has been identified as an 18-year-old Leonel Roberto Flores, who was held on suspicion of unlawful driving of an emergency vehicle. Well, wouldn't he have gotten access to that from the cop, the dirty cop? That seems kind of messed up to charge him when the cop was like doing this, allowing this. A cadet named Roberto Flores was South Bureau's Cadet of the Year in 2015. Yeah, they better remember that too. Okay, I'm just for the heck of it. Sorry guys, I'm not on my game today. I'm a little bit tired. Let me go to this here. Hopefully we can get back to it. Oh, page not found. Huh. Isn't that convenient? Very convenient. Beck ordered a complete review of the 2,300-member cadet program. Oh, you guys know. But I mean, hats off to the decent cops that made sure he's going to go down. So we'll see if they get any more of them. I mean, if they're doing it. I think some of these programs just need to be shut down. I'm sorry. I know that's harsh, but we got to protect the children. L.A.P.D. systems for tracking equipment and vehicles. The cadet program at 77th Street Division. That's the magic number too, you guys. It's the magician number. Where 6 of the cadets worked in Pacific Division, where 1 worked, have been suspended. Oh, good. Wait, let me make sure is that. Oh, the programs have been suspended. Okay, that's good. Can't give access to everyone. It's so sad. I mean, some of these programs have good intentions, You always got to get the bad ones to spoil stuff. The Los Angeles Police Protective League, the Officers Union, has faulted staffing levels in the department in offering sharp criticism over the cadet incidents. Maybe the Los Angeles Police Protective League needs to go down to Scientology. This is unforgivable, and it's a black eye to the L.A.P.D, said T.J. Tharamo, director of the union, earlier this week. On Thursday, the union issued a statement applauding the arrest of Kane. I'll applaud if they get more. I mean, I just have a feeling there'd be more people taking advantage. Listen to this, you guys. Maybe this needs to be written to the officer the other day that was... If you guys go to Multimedia's video, I forget what it was named, Matt of Multimedia gave a statement that the other day when they were trying to help the children being abused that were running for their lives, there was a police officer that came over. I forgot his name right now. He's got a mustache, a long mustache. I think I've seen him before on these live feeds. His statement that he made was something to the effect, and I'm paraphrasing what Matt told the internal investigation, the IG inspector. The police officer uttered, "Those people are trying to blank blank us." He was inferring that they were trying to KILL the cops. Maybe he needs to hear this right here. There should be zero tolerance for any officer who takes advantage of those they are entrusted to protect. We are deeply disturbed by this development and condemn this officer's alleged actions in the strongest possible terms, the union said. Beck said he plans to require all cadets to attend Saturday's graduation ceremony for new L.A.P.D officer recruits. He intends to send a message of support for the program and the rest of the cadets. Oh, you guys, I don't even know what to say. So I'll leave the link in the description box. Like and subscribe if you choose. Otherwise, have an amazing day or night wherever you are. Peace.